Hello, it's Ruby, and today I am going to be doing another video which is related to the new year. So today I'm going to be talking to you about how you can make yourself the person that you want to be. How you can be the best version of yourself and the version of yourself that is going to make you most proud to call yourself you. I think it's really important that we reflect upon this and that we try and become the best people that we can. And I'm not talking about best in terms of material and physical and achievement-based success. I'm talking about best in terms of the way that you act in the world and the way that you treat other people, kind of the qualities which you hold dear and the qualities that you want to have. So the first thing is something which I did mention in another video, but which I think is very important, which really does come into this, which is writing down 10 adjectives which describe the ideal person that you would like to be. These are things that you really want to strive to be, and having a list of these means that you can reflect upon it time and time again and think about whether you are actually staying true to those goals which you have set for yourself. So for example, 3 adjectives which I really strive to uphold in my everyday life, and 3 things which I think are very, very important to me are being kind. That's the number 1 thing that I strive to be. Number 2 is being humble, and number 3 is being dedicated. And me saying those 3 words doesn't mean I am these 3 words. It doesn't mean I am kind, I am humble, I am dedicated. That's not what it means at all. These are 3 things that I want to be, and in no way would I say that I have reached those 3 things yet. They're platonic, aren't they? It's Locke's simple idea. Every day there are things that I strive to be and things that I strive to put into practice. And I really think it just helps to keep me grounded and helps to keep me on track with who I want to be, and it stops me from losing track of the person that I want to be. I think it's really easy for us to do that. Life changes and we change too, but that doesn't mean that our core has to change, and I think it's just important for us to keep track and remember the core of who we want to be. Sorry, that was really cheesy and really long-winded. And please remember, I'm not trying to say that I'm kind, humble and dedicated. That's not what I'm saying. That's not the point I'm making. So the second thing which I think is important for us to do is to reflect upon the people that we hold dear in our lives and the people that we want to focus our time on. So these are people that make you feel happy. When you surround yourselves with these people, you feel happy and you feel good about yourself and you feel comfortable and you feel relaxed, and they're the kind of people that we need to be surrounding ourselves with. And that doesn't mean that you're going to reject anyone who doesn't make you feel like that. It's just making an effort to stay in contact with those people that really do make you feel happy, and making a list of these people. I've said before, I do make lists of people that make me feel happy, realizing that these are the people you really want to surround yourself with and making an effort to spend time with these people. And as well, leading on from that, actually making time to spend with people, because we're social creatures. I love spending time by myself, but I also love spending time with other people, and I think that's completely natural. I think making yourself the person you want to be isn't insular. It's not just down to you. You're an accumulation of other people. You're an accumulation of the people around you, and so to be the person you want to be, you need to surround yourself with people that you want to be like as well. I think when you surround yourself with people who make you happy, you're ultimately surrounding yourself with people that you internally somehow want to be like. I'm very conscious of saying that because this leads on to my next point actually, which is not to have role models. Having role models can prevent you from staying true to yourself. It can lead you astray from the person you are and the person you're supposed to be, and morphing you into somebody else. And I know it's generic, but be yourself because everyone else is taken, you know? So when I say be like somebody, I mean you might have something to learn from them in how you can develop yourself. It's not about being like someone, it's about helping yourself to evolve and develop as a person. And there's a really important distinction there which I think we need to draw. And the next thing which I think is great for us to do is to reflect upon the things that we like about ourselves. So write a list of 10 things that you like about yourself, you're proud of yourself for, and then circle the things that you really do want to enhance and the things that you're proud of yourself for, but you think you can go even further with, and the things that you really want to make your focus. This is leading on from the adjectives. And then think about the ways that you can enhance these things that you like about yourself, and how you can make this a focus and how you can prioritize with it, because often the things which we like about ourselves already, the things that we're proud of ourselves for, are the things which are going to make us happiest with when we focus on these things. So this next thing that I'm going to suggest, do not do if you don't think it's going to be helpful for your mental health. It's something that I've done in the past and I found to be helpful, but if you are thinking about it and you don't think it's going to be helpful for you, then just don't do it. Everyone's different and nothing's worth sacrificing your mental health for. So after writing these 10 things that I like about myself, I will write 3 things that I don't like about myself. These aren't going to be things like I don't like the colour of my hair, I don't like, you know, kind of the shape of my body, that kind of thing. That's not the kind of thing that you're going to focus on, no. It's 3 things about your current state in terms of how you act. Again, I was talking about how you act and how you behave and how you interact with people. It's 3 things you want to improve on that front. So last year, when I started university, one thing I didn't like was how I didn't think I was spending enough time doing things other than studying. So that became something which I could focus on, and that became something I didn't like, but something I could resolve. And so think about things you can resolve about yourself, and these 3 things are going to be your focuses. So don't go more than 3. More than 3 is a bit difficult to deal with, and it's a bit overwhelming. That might be 1 thing for you, that might be 2, that might be 3. But these can form the basis of New Year's resolutions. And then the last thing which I want to say, I think it's really useful for us to write down 10 things that make us different. 10 things, but maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, it depends, because it can be really difficult to think of them. And writing these down and being proud of that list. Making yourself, you know, this verb making, maybe that's the wrong word to use, because I hope this video was somehow helpful. I'm sure it got a tiny bit too like philosophical at the end, but that's okay. Hopefully in some way it still was helpful, and I hope that it helps you to feel more confident in yourself and that it helps in some way or another. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a productive week.